Welcome to the Coach Edo Report on Stage 1 of the 2017 Paris-Nice. The Milan-San Remo title holder Arnaud Démare showed that he was in perfect form, ready to defend his crown when he won the 148.5 kilometer opening stage of the Paris-Nice, just like he did a year ago, this time ahead of fellow Frenchman Julian Alaphilippe. While the French riders swept the day's jerseys, there was grief for their compatriot Romain Bardet, who was disqualified after being helped back to the bunch by his team car after a crash 22 kilometers from the finish line. Démare holds the yellow jersey with a 4-second lead over Alaphilippe thanks to time bonuses on the finish line, and Alaphilippe took the consolation white jersey for best young rider in the race. The polka dot jersey is on the back of Romain Hardy, who was part of the day's early breakaway. The short stage was a real mini-classic in which the wind played a major role, splitting the bunch into several echelons, which saw some of the main pre-race favourites like Contador and Richie Porte lose serious ground. CoachEdu.net. The start was given in the pouring rain and wind at 26 minutes past 1, and the whole 176 riders on the entry list took off. After the first 5 kilometers, perennial breakaway specialist Sylvain Chavanel of Direct Energy, together with Romain Hardy, who picked up the climber's jersey, and 2 others, took off up the road and built themselves up a breakaway lead. By the time it got to 19.5 kilometers at the top of the third category climb, where Hardy collected his points, there was already a 4-minute lead over the peloton. The lead of the 4 in the breakaway topped out at just over 6 minutes at kilometer 41, but that was when gusts of wind caused the peloton to split into several echelons, and a group of 26 riders, including 6 Quick Step and 6 FDJ riders, emerged thanks to the echelon that had formed. And obviously with these echelons that had formed, the leading echelon put down the hammer, and that was effectively the end of the breakaway. That leading echelon included Martin Alaphilippe Gilbert, Galopin, Greipel, Christophe, Kittel, as well as Rowe, Démare, and a whole lot of others. And the movement of these echelons effectively set the tone for the remainder of the day. But unfortunately for Romain Bardet, he crashed 22 kilometers from the finish, and he went down together with Michael Scar of BMC and perennial faller downer Stefan Kruijswijk of Lotto NL Jumbo. No one was hurt, but after the incident, Bardet took, according to the official report, took shelter behind his team car, forcing his way back to the peloton, and was later disqualified. But if you look at the photo evidence and backed up by video evidence as well, you can clearly see that the type of slipstreaming that Bardet was doing was very similar to the type of slipstreaming that we can recall Nibali doing a couple of years ago in the Giro d'Italia. As I mentioned yesterday, the road kicks up fairly steeply towards the red kite, and Kittel, Greipel, and Coquard all lost touch with their breakaway group, leaving Arnaud Démare and Alexander Kristoff as the only pure sprinters left to battle it out for final victory. But Julian Alaphilippe attacked just under the red flame as the road crested the final climb, and caught just about everybody off guard. Only Démare was able to react, and in turn beat his young compatriot with a sprint to the finish line, with Kristoff outsprinting the rest of the breakaway companions for third place. Overall, Richie Porte already trails Démare by 57 seconds, while Contador, who squandered time in the last 2 kilometers, is now 1 minute 14 adrift. As for Bardet, even though he crossed the line together with Richie Porte, his Paris-Nice is already finished. That brings me to the end of my report on what happened during stage 1 of the 2017 Paris-Nice. Be sure to like and share this video. Post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and last but by no means least, remember, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.